Hey everyone, I've never really done a haul video before, but I had a scrapbook.com discount code and I'm based in Australia, so I thought I will order quite a few more things than I normally would. I'm trying to use what I have, but with shipping and things to Australia, it makes sense to order things in one go rather than in small orders. So there's quite a bit here, but let's go. So this Altenew Fancy Star Builder, I have been obsessed with this since it first came out. I have seen so many fantastic examples where people have created amazing cards, and so I am keen to give that a go. This next one is from Lawn Fawn. It's called Magic Messages, and this one is perfect for stamping in circles. So with all of the card challenges that I do, there's often larger size circles and I never know what to put in it. So I'm hoping that this is going to help me with larger circles and putting bigger sentiments. I love the little small Lawn Fawn sets. So this is two that I don't have. One of them is Year 12 and the other one is the Tiny Farm. And for both of them, I have the coordinating dies. For this one, I was actually looking for just some basic sentiments again. And I love that this stamps in black with the inverse. So this makes a totally different look on a card than if you stamp on white with a black sentiment, which is usually what I do. I have wanted this forever. This is the Honeybee Stamps, what's it called? Spring Leaves A2 Pierced Cover Plate. This is going to be amazing. I cannot wait to use it. All right, so that's the first part, which is the stamps and dies. Actually, I do have one more die, and that's this one, which is the 1/2 inch slimline background die strips. So I have a lot of spare strips of cardstock, and knowing what to do with them and how to use them on cards effectively can get a little bit tricky. And I just thought if a die like this is going to cut stitched edges down the edge, and it's going to look so much prettier and more finished than just cutting strips of that cardstock and pattern paper. So I am planning on trying to use this in a video moving forward, but it's just the 1/2 inch stitch slimline background strips. And I did pick the slimline because it's longer than the A2 version. It was only $1 or $2 more. I just thought there'd be a bit more flexibility. I also got a few other bits and pieces. This one here is the Sizzix, what are they called? Sizzix sticky grid sheets. So these are actually intended to go onto your cutting plates for your die machine, and it helps your dies not move around. But I'm planning on using it in my Misty and seeing if it works. So I did get 2 packages of those. I've got the Brutus Monroe thick embossing dip. Now this is really, really thick embossing powder, and I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to use that to create like a stained glass effect on some cards. No idea when, but if you're interested in seeing me try, then please put a comment below. The next thing is I've got 2 Lunar pastes. These are from the Simon Hurley collection. So I've got Triple Berry and Slippery When Wet. And I particularly was looking at the gold. And then I have some Aurora Borealis. This is some Altenew washi tape. And this was just in the clearance section. It was a few dollars. I just think it looks really pretty. So I thought I could try this out. The next thing is a few things for using alcohol inks, which I want to do a little bit more of. So I've got a few things here to try. It's getting a bit messy on my desk. First one is the Simon Hurley stamping foam. So this is the larger size and it's got 2 pieces in it, but it does 4.5 by 5 3/4, which is slightly bigger than an A2 card, which means if you use this design, you can cut it down and cover an entire card front or leave a 1/4 inch border, which is what I normally do. I got myself the alcohol ink air blower from Ranger. So this looks super cool. I got myself a distressed brayout. This is the larger size. This comes in 2 sizes. And I thought this bigger size at 3 5/16, which is, it says medium here, but it's the larger of 2. I thought this would be better. I did not want to get 2. And then I have, what do I have in here? I have one of the alloy inks, and this is Alloy Statue, and then I have a spare refill for the alcohol lift-off ink. So we will see how it goes giving that a try. And then I have one more thing to show you, and that is, I know I constantly talk about the fact that I am trying to use up all of my paper pads, but I really can't help seeing lots of other pretty ones that are out there. And in particular, I have a couple of new brands that I'm going to try out. This one here is from Brutus Monroe, and it's called Pastel, that's how we'd say it in Australia, or Pastel in America, I'm not sure. But in Australia, I would say Pastel Deco. So it's Brutus Monroe. I absolutely love these designs. They are absolutely gorgeous. And with that in mind, I got two. I have a pink and main one called Garden. And this is just so bright and cheerful that I think, you know, these designs on some cards with some white matting and then, you know, maybe even a bright coloured yellow backing panel would just be gorgeous. So looking forward to that. And then these next ones, I went overboard a little bit. I went honeybee crazy. So I've got honeybee hugs and kisses, got honeybee holiday traditions, honeybee hot tropics, honeybee autumn afternoon, honeybee freshly brewed, honeybee Halloween harvest. And the reason I love this one is there is really only the ghosts and the spider webs that are particularly Halloween. Oh wait, and there's some jack-o'-lanterns there as well. These are double-sided papers, so on the other side of the paper, it's not Halloween. So I don't really do Halloween cards, but I love this colour palette, so I will use this for non-Halloween. Honeybee Gingham Galore Holiday. This will match with some of the other paper pads particularly. Vintage Holiday. And you can see some of these colour themes here match in really nicely. And then Harvest Festival. This one, I think this one is literally my favourite. The colour tones of the burgundies and oranges and teals are amazing. So much so that I bought two. And so that is it. That is my haul. I will put links below if there's anything here that's captured your attention. And in all of my videos, I do put links where possible. So hope you have a great day.